All right, so let's continue our discussion about transitional care. Let me go ahead and pull up the slide here. All right, so when someone is discharged from an acute care, so like a hospital to a nursing home, social workers, we facilitate placement by helping the individual identify and explore feelings about the placement. You may also assist families in easing patient adjustments to nursing home placement. You do this by planning ahead and selecting a nursing home option before they're actually needed. So that kind of goes into the whole discharge planning starts upon admission. But once the placement has occurred, then your nursing home social worker will typically pick up and they'll meet with the family members and identify potential issues, concerns, and unmet needs while alerting them being the patient and the family, to what they can expect in terms of their new environment and any changing routines. So interventions in the nursing home are normally two-pronged. So they're done to help the individual adjust to the new facility and to help the individual resolve any existing grief or loss issues. And so the social worker, you often serve as the bridge of communication between the patients and the patients and their families and your IDT team. So you make sure that your patient's psychosocial needs are being met at all times. And so it's your job to relay how the interdisciplinary team can do that. So of course, there are alternatives to nursing home placement. So you can take a caregiving route. So that's a multi-generational household. It's basically when you have multiple generations living under one roof. But it's also good to remember, though, that caregiving can be physically and emotionally taxing on the caregiver, and typical caregivers experience chronic diseases more frequently than non-caregivers. Another option is adult daycare. Adult daycare centers are homes that offer recreational, nutritional, and some basic nursing care services to older adults. A participant can go to this setting for a full day or a half day. They can be dropped off or picked up, but they normally return home for the evening and spend the nights in their home. You also have adult foster care homes. And these are residential homes in the community. They typically are run by private providers and licensed or otherwise regulated state providers. Continuum of care retirement communities. These are buildings that have independent living all the way through nursing home care, all under one building. So they have independent, semi-independent apartment living, support living, and basic and skilled nursing home care. And also assisted living facilities is another alternative to nursing home care. And this varies in terms of service, space, and cost. They typically provide nutritional and transportation services. Residents can live in an apartment, a small studio, or a single room, and they can choose to cook their meals or have their meals delivered, or they can choose to eat in a common dining hall area with other residents. Semi-independent options that emphasize a residential rather than the medical models of care characteristics of nursing homes, and frequently offer specialized care. So those are like your dementia units or your memory care. Those are all fall under the assisted living facility realm. So that's it. So right now I'll give you your last code word. It's yellow. So please get those 3 code words emailed to me as soon as possible. Thanks.